Hello everybody and welcome to Eden Crafters. This is a game born from Satisfactory and Planet Crafter, where you must build, automate, and expand to terraform the planet. With many planets in the game such as Echo Prime, the Ocean World, Etheria, Nova Terra, and Praxis, which has not been released yet. We will be starting on Echo Prime, the default world, on a normal mode.
Warning, low energy.
And here we are. We have ourselves our spaceship, which we can't fly. Unfortunate, but that's okay. So let's grab what we can out of the spaceship inventory. We've got some iron plates, cement, food, and oxygen, which will be wonderful. We'll grab ourselves our multi-tool and start mining up some of the loose resources around the area. And there we go. Wonderful. We can also mine these rocks, which I believe are kind of similar to nodes that just don't despawn. I could just mine this infinitely. But that's very loud and very annoying. Just gonna hop in the spaceship, regen our oxygen. And it's telling us to deploy a drone with V, so there we go. This is our little flying drone, which can be very, very helpful to be inside of our base, which we will need to establish now. So let's go ahead and start up a little bit of a base. And start a bit of a living compartment. I feel like we should be able to put this one... let's do that right there. That'll be good. And can I extend it? No, I can't extend it. Don't have cement for that. Need to build the workbench. Workbench. Let's go ahead and pop that down right there. Let's pop that one down right there. Okay, now that we have that built, a little bit of a base and some expansion, we can start getting into miners. Auto mining device does not require a power source to mine a specific ore. Place it near a large ore deposit. So let's make us some cement for that. Need 3 rocks. Sorry, 6 rocks. Okay. Then we can make 2 of those. And now we can put this down over a deposit somewhere. One of the easiest ones I could put it over is one of these large rock deposits. I may as well do that now. Get that over with. In order to build another one, I'm going to need 3 iron plates. I have 2 left. So I'm going to go ahead and take my drone out and start collecting some of the loose resources again. Then while flying around, I came over here and found an iron and a quartz node. Okay, I've cleaned up the immediate vicinity of all of the little rocks that are on the ground. I'm actually seeing 2 iron nodes, it looks like, over there. I know there's this one over here. These 2 that are just up the hill. And I happened to spot quite a few more up here. I'm not sure what these ones are. I'll have to go investigate those soon enough. Looks like we've got another one over there. Some kind of node, maybe, over there? I'm not seeing a whole lot up on this mountain. But we'll have to investigate further. So, all of that gathering got me a good chunk of iron ore, some sulfur, a good chunk of copper, and some quartz. So with that, we can follow along with the tutorial once again to finish up. I'm only following the tutorial because I haven't played much of this game, but I have gotten at least a basic concept of the beginning of this game, and I quite like it. So in order to build the electric panel, we need iron plates, cables, and cement. We should be having no problems with the cables, that just needs copper ingots. So there's that done. Oh, I need 2 of those. And the other one that we need is going to be concrete, which is why I got this rock miner started on that. So now we have cement. Need a little electric panel. I'll put this right here. Now it wants to build... It wants me to extend again, which isn't a bad thing. I want to do that anyways. We're just going to go out this way. Get a little L-shaped one there. Quest? There you go. So now that that's done, need some new equipment. Build the plant grower, which is going to be our main source of food. So I'm gonna see if I can't make 2 of those. Just need some rocks and iron plates. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, there we go. Plant growers in place. Like so. Alright, so now it wants us to build an assembling bench, which... iron plates, gears, and cables. Let's see what gears take. Iron rods. Oh, that shouldn't be a problem at all. However, before I go and do that, I am going to build myself another miner and place it on some iron so that I have a little bit more of a consistent source, because I'm burning through this very quickly. I'm glad I decided to do that because I just barely have enough for this. So we'll just put this one down. Right there should be fine. And you're mining away. I'm getting a bunch of unlocks and I'm not sure why. One of which was gold wiring. Did I find gold? Oh, I did. Okay. Well then. One of which is an insulation layer, and I'm not quite sure why I would want that. Made purely out of gold, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get these gears produced so that we can make that assembling bench. One of the beautiful things about the drone, you can just fly up here, interact with the miner, and grab everything out of it. Then you can just pop back, and here I am sitting inside my base waiting for those resources. Yay! Okay, there we go. We have the ingredients for that. So, assembling bench. I'm just going to pop that in this corner right here. And this is where things can get a little daunting, because we have to start crafting things like circuit boards, which take copper plates and silica, antennas, which take iron rods and copper plates. But the scariest things is when you look at things like computers that take 10 circuit boards and 5 cables. Won't be too bad once we get into automation, but right now that's a very scary number. However, one nice thing about this is I can increase my O2 tank, which I am going to do as soon as I have the copper plates, which is right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and make myself a new O2 tank. And we'll just go ahead and pop that on my equipment. There we go. We went from, what, 100 to 170? Yeah. Wonderful. Oh, my health isn't doing very good. I should probably eat. Let's go ahead and eat. There we go. Since this is a survival, food is actually important. Should probably make some food pods. Let's see, how do I make food pods? Is it in here? Ah, yes. Okay, we've got 20 of those, which give me 20 health each, so that shouldn't be a worry for quite some time. And we unlocked the advanced miner, it looks like, as well as the forge, which is going to take cement and iron plates and just a whole bunch of things for the advanced miner. And I believe... Oh, we also unlocked a locker, which is an upgrade from a crate, which I haven't built yet, mostly because I knew that was coming, and I didn't want to waste any ingredients on the crate. Although you get everything back, I just didn't want to waste it. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that and start working on that, while the game decides whether or not I get another quest. Okay, we have new objective automation. So, powering advanced machines. Advanced machines will require electricity. Each power source, such as a wind turbine, is automatically connected to a local network that powers nearby machines. Now, from my understanding, is these are localized. So if I went across the map, which I haven't shown you guys yet, but is kind of massive, and I have to terraform all of this. It's kind of massive. So if I were to go somewhere else, this wind turbine isn't going to power it across the map. It's not global, unlike games such as Planet Crafter, which had a global power system. I don't believe this game works that way, but I haven't gone very far from base in any of my playthroughs. So we're going to find out together, whenever that time comes. In the meantime, however, I just got the ingredients for this locker, so let's go ahead and put that down. What? Blocks? Oh. No, too much, too much. Don't want to look. I don't want to look. I don't want to know. Okay, let's put this locker... Ooh. Can sneak its way in there? Can it sneak its way in there like that? No? Only sideways? Oh. Come on. No, just sideways. Well, that's no fair. Fair? No fun. Whatever. So I'll go ahead and put this locker right here. Now we got a nice storage for whatever we want to put in there. I don't really have anything to put in there right now, but that will come in handy in the future. So, it wants us to build a wind turbine, which needs literally everything I just used to build that locker. However, I think that'll have to wait until the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. See you then.